Wertheim is a pretty little town that was established in the 12th century and has about 25,000 residents today. It's been mostly rebuilt since World War II, but kept its medieval charm. It's mainly known today for tourism and glass manufacturing that dates back several centuries. We stayed on board. We went there several years ago and didn't want to spend the morning outdoors in the rain again. Here to pick up all of these people who went to Wertheim this morning. It is cold out there. Continued north along the Main through the afternoon and past Frankfurt overnight. Here we are where the Main meets the Rhine. Mainz is a large city in Germany with a population of about 220,000. It was founded as a Roman military fortress in the 1st century BC. About 80% of the city center was destroyed during World War II, and after the war it became part of West Germany. Back there is the Rhine. Over there is the mine that we were on. This river has a lot more traffic. It's a lot wider. There's some old buildings that either have been rebuilt or survived the war. Mainz is also known as the birthplace of Johann Gutenberg, who invented the printing press around 1440. There's a wonderful museum of printing there with an original Gutenberg Bible. There's another beautiful, maybe old building. At least it looks like it. Mostly new buildings, and there's at least the facade of an old one. There's some more old buildings are looking like it, and some new ones right next to it, and another old one in there. And we have industry up there. The last section of the mine that we were on had a lot of low bridges, so this was all collapsed down. I see this morning they're putting up the railings. When they get this all done, we'll be able to go back there. But 50-mile stretch of the Rhine between Bingen and Rudesheim up to Koblenz is known as the Rhine Gorge. It's considered to be the most beautiful section on the river. Started up the middle Rhine on a windy day, but hey, it's not raining. And up there, some nuns from hundreds of years ago, and lots of grapevines. And to get there, there's a gondola, and there's the town of Rudesheim, famous for the Rudesheimer coffee. We're hiding behind the pilot house here because it blocks the wind a bit. This is across the river. A house and a huge, big, long, covered grape arbor. Must be nice on a warm summer afternoon. There's a nifty little tower right out in the middle of the river. This tower became known as the Mouse Tower from an unsubstantiated legend about a cruel bishop ruler who oppressed and exploited the peasants and was eaten by an army of ants. There's a neat ruin. Probably was connected with that tower that I saw on the other side. September in Germany, and we have some fall foliage color. Probably see a lot more.
Castle by the Archbishop of Mainz. By the 1350s, the castle showed signs of decline and was duly destroyed before later falling into ruin. In 1823, the fortress became the first castle on the Rhine to be rebuilt during the Romantic era of the 19th century, when it was acquired by
Rhinestein Castle. I believe it's a hotel today.
Yes, we are still very happy to see that.
Get up there with some sort of a little vehicle. Over on this side of the river, we have a nice town and lots of grapes. A beautiful old hotel, I would guess.
Inside, we noticed that we were passing a very small village. This village is considered to be also a neighborhood of Wertheim, but officially it is called Assmannhausen, and it has approximately 1,000 inhabitants, but it's also very famous for the wine producing, as you can see there. On the hills there have many vineyards, but also we are approaching also on the left hand side the Rheinstein Castle.
Castle is one of the most spectacular examples of castle reconstruction in the neo-Gothic style. First built in the 11th century, it was owned by a robber baron and destroyed several times. In the 19th century, a new owner rebuilt it. It is now open to the public and operates as a hotel. It has 1,200 hunting trophies from all over the world, weapons, arms, porcelain, and furniture from 5 centuries. This castle was built in 1219 to protect the local area and to levy tolls on the river. It was attacked several times, but ultimately it was destroyed by the French in 1620. The 13th century circular keep retains remnants of the original plaster. It is privately owned today and not open to the public. This is how you cross the train tracks. Not talking about this, but that's